Jackson Bird on to leg stump. There's some runs there. I reckon they might be leg buys. They are, in fact, 4 runs off the bat. So there must have been a bit of a tickle. He made 40 in the second innings. There's runs behind square for Street. Good shot. Clipped off his legs. Neat shot. 4 runs to the Queensland. Interesting battle here with Burns. On the drive, that'll go to the long boundary for 4. Nice contact there from Joe Burns. No way in the world was Mac Wright chasing that one down. Burns on the front foot, runs through extra cover. That should go to the boundary. Gee, Mac Wright is quick across the ground. He is lightning.
Yeah, he is.
If he's not the quickest player around, I'd be surprised. To Burns, and Burns drives again through mid-off. More runs. And Jake Doran is not going to get that one.
That's a beautiful shot.
Very good shot.
Joe Burns, we know that, in my opinion, he looks a bit like Shane Watson when he bats. Anything that's too full.
Here's Freeman for the first time today, and he's cutting Burns. That's a pie from Jared. There's plenty of sauce on it.
Yeah, that's not his finest. Jared Freeman just ambled in. Bill.
This is the duel that I'm looking for here. Neil Smith to Burns. Oh, that's a beauty. Right on cue, and he's got him. Well, the pressure was just enormous from Neil Smith. You could feel it in the air.
Terrific bowling from Neil Smith. The question is, where did it strike him? On and around that off stump. You know, I think if we had DRS in play.
There's a good shot off the back foot by Bryce Street. Really compact punch through the covers for 4. Well played.
A 400 would be a rare feat.
That's a good shot from Bryce Street. Firmly struck through mid-off for 4. He's looked pretty good. The left-hander to drop a wicket here. And that's put away by Jane. It was a drag down from Freeman. 4 runs.
Yeah, that's some poor bowling from Freeman. He's lost his line here. I'd hate to harp on about it, but it's all down to this field they've got. All these fielders, all his protection is on the leg side. He doesn't really have a choice.
Facing Freeman. And more runs into the onside. In fact, there's 4 more. So he's helped himself to a couple of boundaries in this crucial over.
Neil Smith starting again here at the second session. There's a short one and dispatched. Not all of it. Well, it certainly wasn't out of the middle, but plenty to get to the boundary. Keep batting. You stay in touch over the lunch, and look at that. What a shot through the covers. And look, it makes a lot of sense. I was thinking to myself, that's application, but last 12 minutes. There's the short one. That's the trouble, I wonder, with young Carlisle. Has he really got that pace that you can get it up and actually try and coerce the top edge, etc.?
Well, that's right. And we're talking about, as we see, a 50 for Bryce Street.
There's the drive down the ground. Beautiful shots from Streets. It's a long boundary down that end of the ground. And it's got there. Not only one, but 2 of them had to torch themselves. Now let's just win a Shield game, because they still have some value. What about the cover drive? Not quite the timing. That's a poor piece of fielding, to be quite frank on that occasion. Just a little off the pace, Freeman.
Freeman again. Short, and Jane swings it into the onside. 4 runs. So 6 off the over so far. And the one-dayer, I think I like that. That's 4 more runs. So they're flowing here for Queensland. They're just working away at this total. That's an educated edge. That's the term I like to use. More runs here for Queensland. Straight off his hip. Does it get past Neil Smith at fine leg? It does.
Slip in play. Advancing just over the heads. The right man was there at mid-on, the 200-centimetre giant. And I reckon it was 6 or 7 inches over his hand. That's about all. Round the wicket again. Darts it in, flicks it away. And that'll bring up the 100 now to Bryce Streets. We talked about his lean year. It's been a bit tougher than most, but he's an excellent young cricketer. And that's the look of a bloke that was in the nets at lunchtime.
That's right, he looks
and he wanted to bat all day.